Just when I think that we've all become so much more enlightened on the subject, I realize there is still an enormous amount of fear and hate and ignorance. Many years ago, I worked with a woman, another fantastic actor. I had to join Equity and become a union member. And my very first union job was understudying Tallulah Bankhead in yet another version of the Ziegfeld Follies. Well, by then time, Ziegfeld Follies was just a trade name. Anybody could buy it, I happen to like New York. I happen to like New York. Billy and I would like to leave you with a song that he wrote with the lyricist Tom Jones. You have been such a delicious audience that, damn it, I'm going to do something I once vowed I would never ever do again. Woo!
Someone's waiting to walk by.
Beautiful.
It's
what
such
a memory. I'm gonna cry.
Because if I sit down, everybody back there loses me, right?
Yeah. Okay, we're going to move the podium back over in just a moment.
Thank you for being a friend, Rue!
Yeah. So we're here tonight to
Put your name in, I'll just sign my name because it seems there are quite a few of you. So if you don't mind, I'll just sign it. The whole storyline concerned 4 women of a certain age joining up for financial reasons to share a house, but finding in each other the love and support of a family. I started reading, and I started laughing. The zingy, spot-on dialogue crackled like sparklers. I instantly loved these characters. Sophia, the nursing home escapee with outlandish tales of her Sicilian girlhood. Dorothy, the acerbic divorcee with a wisecrack for every occasion. Rose, the farm-fresh ninny, with her sweetly guileless take on life. And ooh la la, Blanche, the southern miss with her free, joyful sexuality and sassiness. It's Miami in June. Only cats are wearing fur. Are you going out? No. She's going to sit here where it's 112 degrees and eat enchiladas. I just need some cucumbers to put on my eyes. You'll have trouble seeing, Blanche. It's very good. It reduces puffiness. Does it work on thighs? I don't know, honey. I don't need it on my thighs. I called my agent at once. Sylvia, Ruth, this script is definitely for me. I'm perfect for Blanche. Actually, they're thinking of Betty White for Blanche, she said. They want you to read for Rose. Oh, God. Rose. But I have no connection with Rose, and I know exactly how to play Blanche. Well, she said, you can either go in tomorrow and read for Rose, or pass. I read and reread the script, becoming more certain that Blanche and I were made for each other. Oh, dear. I went to NBC and read Rose for the pilot director, Jay Sandridge. And after a scene or two, he said, Rue, I know it's an unorthodox thing to ask and you're not prepared, but would you mind going down the hall to an empty room and taking a look at Dorothy? But she turned it down. She said, do you think you could help persuade her? I hadn't seen Bea in 7 years. We didn't really stay in touch after Maud closed in 1978, but I loved working with her, and she was perfect for Dorothy. I was on the phone within minutes. Bea, can you tell me why you're not jumping at the best script to come along in 20 years? Because, Rue. Bea replied in her distinctive baritone, I don't want to do Maud and Vivian meet Sue Ann Nivens. Boring. No, Bea. I'm doing the sex pot, Blanche. Betty is the dimwit. A pause, then, oh really? Well, now that's interesting. Within a day or two, NBC had us three, along with Estelle Getty, who'd already been hired as Sophia, come in to read for the big suits. We read cold, no rehearsal, but the chemistry was plain as a preacher's daughter. We had those guys wetting their pants. And bam, that afternoon, it was settled. Like Rose says, Dorothy, you're the smart one, and Blanche, you're the sexy one, and Sophia, you're the old one, and I'm the nice one. Everybody always likes me. To which Sophia replies, the old one isn't so crazy about him. We taped the pilot, which had the audience inebriated with laughter, and were picked up by NBC for 13 episodes, just in case I hadn't had closure with them. Actually, I'll tell you the truth, it was closure for everything. It was about my life. Not just my marriages and the ones who got away, but also all those years of struggling to become an actress in New York and then in LA, and how all that, it all worked together, you know, it was all one big tapestry. I learned a lot by writing it. I learned that it's easy to write about bad things that have been done to you. That you can be funny about that. But to write about bad things you've done to someone dear is tough and not funny. And I sometimes had to stop writing and put on my earmuffs and my gloves and walk around in New York until I could get my nerve back. Sometimes I just sat there and bawled. Well, that's hard when you're writing about the dumb, stupid mistakes you made and the people you hurt. Now you have to read the book, don't you? Next question. Son and I were having something, and he said, oh, it's you, oh, wow, wow, wow. And I said, what is it? I've been willing to ask, what is it about you gay guys that like, why do you like Blanche so much?
Fabulous.
And he said, well, I just thought you'd understand that we just all want to be Blanche.